Alright, another day, another video. Today we're talking about the London COD team. The new roster has been released. Uh, it's been a while since they released it, but I just didn't get around to talking about it. I talked about it a little bit, but it's only about 3 players that were confirmed at that time. They confirmed that it's gonna be Dylan and Jerd as the SMG duo, which it's gonna be a solid duo. Jerd's been proven to be insane when he's on point, and Dylan last year proved that he is the best SMG player in the scene right now, especially with the pace he brings. Nobody can match his pace for I think only probably like Simp or aBeZy can match his. I don't know about aBeZy, but Simp is the only person I've seen that can match Dylan's overall skill and speed. So Dylan, I could easily see being an MVP of a tournament next year, or an MVP of an event. Just having Dylan on there could easily turn you from a top 10 team to a top 4 team. So very good pickup. Jerd, another very good pickup. That duo could easily get you top 6 or top 8, which isn't that bad. People think that top 8 or top 6 is bad, but it's really hard to get top 4 nowadays. You really need a stacked roster, which I believe this team has 50-50. So they have stacked talent, which is Dylan and Jerd and Scraps, which they already are alone superstars or are stars in the scene. Scraps being one of the best Maddox players last year. Really stepped up in certain matches, and definitely stepped up when they were playing against 100 Thieves in finals. But something happened in champs where the momentum shifted and 100 Thieves could reverse swept them. If that didn't happen, Scraps would easily be seen as a guy that stepped up a lot for FaZe last year and easily could have taken champs if they would have been 100 Thieves, but that's a different topic for a different day. So Wuskins has reunited with his twin Scraps, so I wasn't very surprised about this. This is a London-based team, and most of these players did play with each other before, so it's not surprising seeing that they are teaming again, but I don't know if it's the right pickup since they also picked up Rated. 2 very slow AR players. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Rated isn't a main AR, but he's definitely slower than most flex players. I have not seen him be extremely fast. He's a slow but intermediate kind of speed guy. Don't know how they're gonna be able to match the pace whenever it picks up speed with the higher tier teams, since we all know the higher tier teams are gonna have one slow AR player, then all the other guys are probably gonna be pretty fast or around intermediate speed, where they could just pick up the pace and slow it down and then pick up the pace. So if they believe Wuskin and Rated can't do that, I don't know which one's gonna be the main AR. I don't know which one's gonna be the main anchor. So I think it's gonna be Wuskin who's gonna be the main AR, but it's kind of a so which one do you want being in the most action? Which one has the better gun skill? Rated for me definitely has better mid-range gun skill compared to Wuskin, because I haven't seen Wuskin be that aggressive. I've always seen Wuskin being an AR player in the back, so it's kind of a he says, she says kind of thing where people think Wuskin and while other people think Rated. So it's really 50-50. Definitely think it's gonna be a main AR Wuskin, Rated and Scraps playing the probably gonna definitely Wuskin's gonna be playing the M4. Wuskins and Scrap probably, I don't know what other gun's gonna be, probably gonna be running the M4 too, so in the SMGs, Jerd and Dylan probably be running the MP5. This is only based on beta weaponry. So I don't know if there's gonna be a better submachine gun later on in the game. So pretty sure that's how the composition's gonna be. Where do I place these guys? Probably place them around top 6, definitely at least top 6. They're not going top 8. The only reason they're not gonna go top 8 or like way bottom tier is because the talent on this team, if they all click, if they all figure out a comp that fits them, this team could easily go far. We've seen it with Unilad where one skin could easily turn up and become a star, and we've seen it with Red Reserve or World War II when raided. It was smoking teams, and so was Scraps. So is this team going to definitely win a tournament? I don't think so. Does this team have a very good chance of winning a tournament? Yes. Having the fast pace of Dylan and Jerd in this game, if they can make that fast pace work, they'll be able to run over some teams, especially with Dylan having that hyper gun skill. Like, if you saw Dylan, he was pulling off 1v3s, 1v4s, and we easily said he was the best player at least for half the season, so he should have easily gotten the MVP until Sim turned into God at the end of BO4. But we're not talking about that. Dylan was easily candidate for MVP last year. Everybody can agree with that. He is easily I'd say easily the best SMG, but people would say Simp is the best SMG. So it's a kind of a 50-50. So you have an MVP caliber player. You have a very fast SMG duo. You have probably a very good mid-range duo as well with the rated in Scraps. Scraps definitely can pull his own, definitely can become a star. He's definitely shown it from last year. What's if he becomes as good as he was in World War II? Because this game, you can't play slow. You can't be World War II type pace. So this could work. If this all works and they all mix well and their pace all mix well, I'm telling you they would easily be top 4, or probably compete for the title. So I think that's where I'm gonna end it. Just round it up. London looking exciting. That duo is gonna be amazing to see with all that fast pace. Probably won't be able to keep up with Dylan sometimes like how we did last year. Couldn't keep up with the hell we did sometimes. So I'm MVP. I'll see y'all later.